MakeupInSFC. Welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell, my voice is kind of leaving me because I think I was talking a lot yesterday at my work seminar. But anyway, today we are doing a very dramatic smoky eye, something that I haven't done on my channel, I don't think. Like a basic smoky eye, but I wanted to make it a little bit more interesting by adding some copper glitter to the inner corner. And originally I had lashes, and you'll see that in the video, but I had since taken them off, and I actually like it without lashes too. So if you are intimidated by false eyelashes, no need. This eye look will look just fine with some good old mascara. But I did want to feature some of my really good friends here in this video because Maddy and Thalia have also made their Galentine videos, and so I wanted to share that with you. So go ahead and check out their videos down below. I will link their channels, their videos, and let them know that Tasha sent you. Also, I wanted to shout out my girl Jen Lee because she gifted me the lashes that I used in the video. They are called Graceful, and she knows me so well because I love those eyelashes that have like little bundles of pieces within the whole lash band. And then she gifted me some of her new glitters from her cosmetic line called Creative Soul Cosmetics. So I was so excited to use those in this video. And you know, now that I'm thinking about it, this is kind of like a Bay Area centric video because then I also use the Pinky Rose palette. This is the transition palette that Mariana, I can't get it open, collabed, and so I used some of these eyeshadows, and I have to say that these are very comparable to the Melt Cosmetics eyeshadows, and so they were really blendable. I didn't have any drop down, and so I thought that was very, very impressive, especially for the price. So if this palette is still available, I will list it down below if you are interested, because I know how difficult it is to get that rust stack from Melt Cosmetics. And yes, is there anything else that I want to say? I don't think so. I've had some really long videos on my channel lately, so I thought I would make it easy and kind of make a short video for you. If you'd like to see more videos from me, don't forget to subscribe and like down below, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is prep my face. Now, if you've watched my channel, you know that I use these two primers. I know it's getting a little old and tired, but I love them so much. So I'm using a mattifying primer from Cover FX and my Dr. Brandt Pores No More to really smooth out the areas. And now I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me foundation for a light layer of coverage. I like to mix the two shades 310 and 322 as I am between shades right now. I love using my beauty blender to pounce my foundation into the skin because I think it makes the most natural coverage, and it just prevents cakiness, which is my super pet peeve. Taking my ultimate favorite concealer right now. This is the Shape Tape from Tarte, and I know it's really difficult to find right now in your shade, but check your local Ultas and see when they restock because it is an amazing full coverage concealer. But as you can see, I just use a tiny amount, and it is wonderful for really making the skin as flawless as possible without looking too crazy. This combination for my base has just been awesome because I am going to go heavy with the eyes, so I really like the skin to look fresh and clean and very lightweight looking. For that airbrush look, I'm using my Maybelline Shine Free powder in medium, and I'm setting my entire face, but mainly around the areas that I concealed, and I am just buffing that all into place with this BH Cosmetics brush. Then taking my Dark Chocolate Soleil bronzer, I'm using that to contour my skin, and I actually didn't go with any blush this time around because my eyes are going to be really dramatic, so I wanted to keep the base really easy. Booyah, it's not my NYX concealer in a jar. I'm actually taking a new concealer. This is the Time Bomb concealer, and I'm using that to clean up under my brows. If you'd like to see any more of my brow tutorials, I will leave a playlist up at the top or down below. And I'm just using this BH Cosmetics brush to line the bottom line of my brows and then blending it out with my finger. And then I'm going to start to fill it in with an Ardell powder. Brow powders are my favorite way to fill in my brows, and this one is from Ardell, so it's in the palette Dark, and I'm using both shades to start to fill in my brows as naturally as possible, but you know, I really like a bold brow. Then with this Morphe brush, I am filling in between those two lines in the direction of the brow hairs so that it looks like little mini hairs in between of my sparse areas. Then I'm taking this other BH spoolie and I'm just brushing that out so there are no harsh lines. And then taking my e.l.f. brow gel, I'm going to set everything in place. Time to prime my eyelids. I'm using my Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer. They have repackaged this. I'm really excited about this Pinky Rose palette. Now, if you need a basic palette for everything, I think this is a really nice one from Pinky Rose. It is a limited edition palette with Mariana Ramos, and I will link it down below if it's still available. But using the same Morphe brush, I don't know the number right now, but I will list it down below. I'm using this for the 3 eyeshadow shades that you're about to see. So first I'm using the transition shade, and then I'm taking Knockout, which is a more brown shade, and I'm using that in the outer corner and fluffing it out, and whatever's left over, I'm bringing it towards the inner corner. But I'm really just starting to blend because we are using a black for the main eyeshadow lid color. Now, something that can very well happen with smoky eyes, especially when using a black, is getting panda eyes. But you know what? Embrace the panda eyes, I always say. But these preliminary steps really help to make it look blown out and really blended at the edges because you're putting in these lighter shades so it sort of ombres out. Now, taking She Devil, I'm taking that on a flat shader brush from Sigma, and again, I will list that down below. I don't remember the numbers, and I'm packing that on a little bit at a time. Now, I was so impressed with this palette because there was no drop down on my cheeks at all, and you know me, I always do my foundation first, so I usually just accept fallout. But the eyeshadows from Pinky Rose are just top notch. I have not found one that I do not like, and this was no exception. So this palette is really great when you're looking for something that is, you know, day to night, everyday woman needs an eyeshadow palette. This is a good neutral one. Oh, you see, now I'm jibber jabbering too much. So I'm taking a Knockout again, and I'm taking that on the same fluffy brush from earlier, and now I'm blending the edge of the black. Now, it's okay if you're getting into the black, that's fine. What you're trying to do is diffuse the edges, and I'm just making really small colors. And now I'm taking off the excess eyeshadow because I'm going to use that brush again later. But if you lose that black, which you will, you go back in with the black and you just pat it over the lid closer to the lash line so you can get it as dense near the lash line as possible. So now I'm taking this Milani 12-hour, it's a long-lasting pencil, and I'm using that to line my upper and lower lash line. And for the lower lash line, I'm taking it a little bit lower so that I can blend black eyeshadow on it later to make the lower line really smoked out. Now, I decided I wanted to wing out my eyeshadow look because at first it looked round, so I'm taking it from the bottom lash line and just bringing it upwards, and then I'm taking more brown so that I can extend it so it looks more winged out. So I'm testing out this new eyeliner for me. I don't know if it's new to stores, but this is the Eye Tech from Milani. Now, it's really good at making very thin, precise lines, but I don't recommend it for filling in. So right now I'm outlining my wing liner because I wanted a little bit more drama at the lash line because I am wearing false lashes. And then I'm going to use my New York Color liquid liner to fill it in. Now, to prepare my lashes, I'm going to be using my Pixie Lengthy Fiber Lash Mascara. I've actually been really liking this because it's a drier formula and it puts little tubes extending your lashes, so it makes things really fluttery and almost like soft fibers on your lid. Now, I'm using this mixing medium from NYX. It's actually the first time I used it. It's really cool for applying glitter. So I'm placing that in the inner corner because I wanted a little drama, because I want to look super glam, like I'm crying glitter. So I just put that in the inner corner. These ones are from Creative Soul Cosmetics, and my girl Jen Lee, if you watch her on YouTube, has her own business. Every day is a good day for glitter, but when you're out with your girls, it's even better. So here I'm using Graceful Lashes from Creative Soul Cosmetics as well. These ones are human hair lashes, as her other ones are silk lashes. And then I'm going to highlight with my rose gold. I think it's perfect for a really nice glowy nighttime look. And then I'm taking that on my Morphe fan brush, and then finishing off with a Meet Matte Hues lip color in Sincere. It's a nice peachy nude matte tone. It sort of matches my lips, so I really like it to balance out with the dramatic eyes. And that is the finished look, so I hope you enjoyed. Please comment and like down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Hope you have fun with whoever you are hanging out with on Valentine's Day. If you're not hanging out with anyone, who cares? Love yourself. Thanks for watching. Catch you in my next video. Bye.